Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back with Let's Play Bloodborne on the Sony PlayStation 4. Last time, we finished up the Forbidden Woods by 1, going in and beating up Yosefka, and 2, by beating up the Shadows of Yharnam. Took two attempts, but still not too shabby. And today, we're going to head into Byrgenworth, where we have Rom the Vacuous Spider awaiting us. Now, Rom is weak to lightning, so I figured I'm going to try to make a weapon to fight Rom here. So let's look around at all our weapons here that have good arcane scaling. I would use Tonitrus, except for the fact that even at plus 10, it has like a B scale in its strength, and then still I think a D or a C scale in an arcane. So Tonitrus, I love you, but you're just... I know the transform does help out a bit, but I decided to try something else. I decided to go back to an old faithful here. Sorry, Church Pick, I liked you, but you're just not doing the job. So yeah, we're going to go back to an old faithful. And that old faithful is going to be Ludwig's Holy Blade. Yeah, because it already has a pretty decent A scaling in arcane. So yeah, and I put stuff on to increase its, to change it into bolt and increase that bolt attack. Don't forget that if you're trying to up your elemental damage, attack up gems, which are nourishing gems, those will increase your fire or bolt or blood or whatever like that, compared to physical attack ups, which will not. Those will increase your physical attack, but they won't increase your other attacks. So just watch out for that. And yeah, so I think this will actually do pretty good against Rom. I could have also used, where is it? The Kid Hunter's Damp Blood Gem, but frankly, I'm not terribly worried about it because I looked into it. The next couple bosses that are mandatory, because for mandatory bosses left, we have Rom, we have the One Reborn, we have Mikolash, and we have Murgo's Wet Nurse. Out of those, the only one of those that's actually akin is Rom. All of those are actually weak to lightning, or in the case of Murgo's Wet Nurse, weak to most elements. So I might try to end up using the Holy Blade on them like that, depending on how this goes against... Depending on how it goes against Rom herself. But I don't know how well it's going to do. Sadly, I don't think we can... Yeah, we can't add more bolt paper to it, so oh well. But either way, I think that's fine. We got ourselves a nice, powerful weapon that I'm used to. And let's just go ahead and take on Rom. I probably won't use it until we actually get to Rom, but yeah, that's fine. We need to go to Byrgenworth. Oh, actually, no, Forbidden Grave, that's where we need to go. That's fine. And then once we beat Rom, we can go ahead and take care of Eileen's quest line, assuming I didn't mess it up, because I don't know if she ever actually dashed over to take care of Henrik at any point, because I don't know if she did. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, no, this will actually be fine coming up, because there's a couple little alien bastards around here that we can test it out on. Yet, with the attack power that it has right now, 200 and 318, it's about 150 less than what it had with just pure physical gems on it. But still, it's not bad. Yeah, so like 439 and 190 for the Royal Jigsaw versus 200 and 318. So it's almost 200 weaker, but because the enemies are weak to lightning, I'm curious how well it'll do. Also, I don't know if you're considered weak to lightning. You might be, I don't know. But anyway, you're not terribly dangerous either way, so I'm not terribly worried about it. We should have one of those little bug-eyed alien bastards, or whatever they're called. You know, the little blue dudes. We should have one of those to test out in a minute here. I mean, I might just end up going with just slapping some more bolt paper on this thing and calling that a day, because that'd probably work out pretty well too. But let's just give it a shot. Also, you guys suck, just so you guys know. Don't you try to grab me. Yeah, it looks like the Holy Blade is doing almost as much to these guys. Not quite enough to beat it out, but very close. I think if we had more just regular attack up gems, we'd be doing pretty bueno for our little bolt build. But as it is, I think it's just going to be a case of, well, it's nice, it's not perfect. And you need to fuck right off, you little bastard. Oh, I got out of the grab animation, but this little piece of shit did his bullshit. So, I really hate that you can't get your insight back from this crap, because that's just kind of stupid. Okay, you're doing about 250 or so per swing. So let's see if I can actually switch over here. Oh, yeah, you're doing way more right there. Nice. Then again, these guys might be resistant to like blunt or something like that, or whatever, just pure physical. They might be resistant to it. I'm not sure. All right, and there is the girl we have to fight. The one that looks, or maybe not looks like, but fights like Yosefka. I think her name is Yuria or Yuri or something like that. I forget. Do I want to deal with you? There you are. I was about to say, where are you at? You might be weak to it. There we go. Hey, you're kind of weak to it, I guess. I don't know if that has, like, equipment degradation or anything like that, but I don't want to find out. I think this thing might be more weak to fire than it is to lightning, but oh well. Either way. Let's go ahead and get to our religious saw for the member of the church that is waiting inside for us. I am curious about how Rom's going to treat me here, since you know, she kind of reamed me hard in the Talos dungeons, but we'll see, I guess. Pearl Slug, that's not terribly useful anymore, game, but I'll take it. And this little shortcut, I'm just going to leave that closed because we never use it for anything, so yeah. Hello, church assassin person. Your whip went right through like all my attacks, and I'm not okay with that. I think we're going to try the club version of the saw instead of just the actual saw part for the quicker attacks. Honestly, I think the excuse me, the threaded cane would also make a pretty good arcane weapon, since it has pretty good arcane when it's fully scaled up. It's not my preferred weapon, but I think it will make. I think it would make a pretty good arcane if you try to do it that way. So you could make your threaded cane do lots of fire or arcane damage. Alright, hang on, lady. I want my blood first. Wait, do you have... I was about to say, do you have my, do you have my blood? I can't... You better not have my blood, because that's like a lot of blood for me to not want to give to you. Oh, there it is. Oh, she's kicking my ass. And I'm not a big fan of where we're fighting at, so let's get downstairs, because this part is not a great way to fight. Alright, there we go. Screw your bullshit. I don't think Yosefka had that. Like, she has that, but she didn't have the numbing mist, or not the numbing mist. She had numbing mist for sure, but she didn't have whatever the rosmarinus. There it is. Yeah, it looks like these quicker attacks are stunning her, and that's fine by me. He still does plenty of damage though. Goodbye. You have a good day. We don't want to deal with you anymore. Alright, blue elixir, thanks, I appreciate that. And let's go... You do have a treasure chest over here. I don't know if you had anything useful in the treasure chest, but we'll check it out. The student set, which I don't care about. I'm not sure if we're going to summon for the fight or not. If it turns out that he still kicks my ass for some reason, I'll think about it. But for now, I think we're just going to go without anybody. See how the Holy Blade does. And barring the Holy Blade, we could try out the Whirling Saw with a ton of lightning on it. Lunarium Key, which means I don't think we actually need to go up there. So yeah, we're good. Hello, Master Wilhelm. How are you, sir? Do you have anything for me or not? Because previously you gave me a rune. This time you give me Madman's Knowledge. Okay, I'm okay with that. Alright, let's go ahead and get you ready. And let's fight the spider. Or the tick, or whatever you want to call this thing. Because I'm not really sure. Yeah, I guess it's more like... I know they call it the vacuous spider, but it does look more like a giant tick than anything. Okay, that's still at 700, which is not bad. We could get rid of all the little spider bastards, because these guys will cause problems if we're not careful. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get rid of the spiders, just because if we don't, they cause problems. I'm less okay with that than I'd like to admit. So, also they have a fair chunk of health right here. I might not get rid of them in every phase, but for this phase, for sure. Actually, let me try something here. I'm going to run away for a second. Heal up. And let's see if our Tiny Tonitrus helps out here at all. Because we can get these guys in a nice little line, and that would work out pretty well for us, I think. Nice. Not enough to... It's not enough to kill him, but it definitely does a fair chunk of damage. How you doing, you little bastard? Goodbye. Okay, so all these little dudes are done. Awesome. Let's just go ahead and grab some more blood bullets for later. How you doing, Rummy? Romulus. Why is the camera like right on her ass? I can't see what's going on there. Alright, more spiders. Where you at? Yeah, she was like right on the edge of the map, I think. And now she's going to start her magic-y stuff, which I'd rather she didn't, but I don't have a say in the matter, apparently. Ow. I didn't know you guys spit stuff at me. Or if I did, I didn't remember, that's for sure. Well, that stupid little headbutt. That does way too much damage. There you go. Got one again. Oh, we are basically dead. Wow. Yeah, that didn't work out quite as well as I hoped. Ah. We got off to a decent start, and then we just kind of fizzled out at the end there. I'm going to try with the bolt paper on the saw for this next attempt and see how it goes. And if it turns out that I still get my ass kicked, well, I'll go ahead and just summon the NPC and he can start distracting the spiders and whatnot. Because I got stuck on ROM in the Chalice dungeons for much longer than I like to admit. I want to say like an hour and a half or 2 hours, something like that. Ridiculous. It was kind of fucking bullshit. And I'd rather not get stuck on this chick, or this spider chick, for that long either. So, you know. Alright, let's go ahead with some... You're always passive. Never mind. I was going to say you're always passive, aren't you? And you're not. Nope. Ah, crap. I didn't want the bolt. I wanted the bolt paper, not the choir bell. Alright. Okay, you take way too long to charge up, my dude. Fucking A. Alright, we're going to try that again, and this time not fail miserably at everything I attempted there. Right there, I think I made the mistake of saying, hey, fuck it, let's ignore the little spiders, and, well, that didn't work out as well as I was hoping. Alright, so for the start of the fight, use you, and take you off for the moment. I'm ignoring you, I don't care about you. Alright, Rom. You and me. Let's go. I was hoping to have this done already. I was hoping to get Rom done in one shot, but, no. It's not that Rom herself is hard. It's her bullshit. It's her bullshit ads. That's what gets me, is her little spider fucks. That did not hit any more than one, and that was horrible. There you go. If you hit like 3 or 4, that's great. If you hit just the one, that's less great. And as much as it actually does a fair amount of damage to him, the problem is it goes through Quicksilver bullets rather fast. So unless I wanted to stack up my runes to just do Quicksilver damage, or extra Quicksilver bullets, then it's not really helping out as much as I'd like. Alright, the little guy is done. Alright, Rom, let's go. Okay, that worked out pretty good. Yeah, I think just the bolt paper will end up doing more damage than the Did I lose all my blood echoes because I didn't see him last time? Fucking A, that was like 200,000 blood echoes. Oh well. Yeah, I think the bolt paper just ends up doing more just with the base damage here. Nope. Stun lock me, please. I'd rather you not do that. There you go. Get rid of all the little bastard. She's not spamming it as much as this time as she was last time, because last time she was just spamming her little icicle stuff. Yeah, she was spamming that stuff last time, it seemed like. Alright, Rom, you ready? Alright, you're doing your up in the air stuff. Let's ignore that, since it only has the one phase to it. Hello. There you go. Got our third left, and you spawn right on me, you bastards. Everything here does lots of damage. This boss is way more dangerous than the next one. And between this and the One Reborn, this is probably just a much tougher fight overall. The One Reborn just does not put up much of a fight, like, ever, it seems like. Watch, I'm going to die to him like 12 times now. Okay, fuck your little headbutt stuff. Yeah. I'd prefer her to do that bottom magic attack compared to the one that kind of like goes up in the sky, because that one's... The one from the bottom right there is much easier to figure out where it's coming from and ignore, for the most part. Now, in the Chalice Dungeon, it seemed like she only teleported, like, I think 3 times total, and then she didn't teleport anymore. So I'm curious if that's also the case here, and these guys dropped a Madman, or, yeah, Madman's Knowledge. Nice. Alright, how you doing, Rom? Okay, you're gonna do your little... Yeah, I figured that. Okay, stop spamming. And I hit your head instead of you. Okay, that hurt. Let's double up here. And there we go. 3 attempts. Not bad. We would have had it in 2 attempts if she hadn't done her... If I hadn't messed up, so... Oh well. Oh well. And is that Queen Yarnum over there? Yes, it is. How you doing, lady? That wasn't too bad. Certainly less time than I was thinking, because I was thinking, you know, I was going to get ringed like I did in the Chalice Dungeon, and I did not. I think the Chalice Dungeon also had the disadvantage of being a much smaller room, and there was stuff to get stuck on in the form of the pillars and whatnot. Hello, how you doing? I'm going to ignore you for a minute and just go this way to the lamp, and then we're going to go to Cathedral Ward and see if Eileen is there. Alright, get rid of you. And there it is. Alright, let's go back home real fast. And if it tells me I can't teleport to the cathedral, or the Grand Cathedral, that means that Eileen is there and we can go fight her. Okay, good. We can go fight her. Let's go. From what I remember, she's supposed to be easier than the Bloody Crow, but not by much. I wonder if you see like any dead kidnappers around, even though we didn't actually see them. No. I'm pretty sure if we go further into the Hypogean jail, we'll see more dead kidnappers in there still, because they're still there, but I don't think we're going to see any out here. Alright, Eileen, I'm ready.
Few hunters can resist the intoxication of the hunt. Look at you. Just the same as all the rest. The hunters must die. The nightmare will stand. Only I can stop this madness.
I'm not sure what she's weak to. I'm really not. It seems right away she's doing less damage than what the Bloody Crow did, so that's nice.
Cannot be stopped. What good are hunters now? Your blood is mine. A hunter's blood for me! Your punishment is death! Death to hunters! Enough of this terrible dream!
I don't know if she's using a gun or just using throwing knives. Seems like she's just using throwing knives. That hurt. Yeah, I think she's just using throwing knives instead of guns. Which is kind of cool, I guess. I don't know why she goes crazy if you don't help her. I think it's just the stress of the fight.
You monsters. All hunters must die.
Yeah, I think it might be the stress of the fight, and then like she survives the fight, but it drives her insane because she's so injured or something like that. I think, but she's the one that told us not to help her, so I was just following her wishes. I don't know. Anyways, there we go. Rom and Eileen done. Next episode, we're gonna head into the crappy area with all the summons and stuff. I'll probably just run past most of it if I can, to be honest, and we'll go from there. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.